Hey, y'all. Just letting this thing count down a little bit. What y'all doing? Y'all out there cutting up? Y'all out there cutting up? I am in here putting my dishes away. And what else am I doing? Getting ready to heat up my next day old chili, because chili is always better the next day. That's like spaghetti. So that's what I'm getting ready to do right now. And I just wanted to pop on here real quick and talk to y'all. I gotta pull my sleeve up just a little bit. My corn, well, I say my corn. My chili was so good. It had corn in it, and I know it's always a debate about chili. Like, what should go in there? Should beans go in there? Corn go in there? Certain little seasonings. Some people don't put garlic or onion powder or garlic and onion in it. I don't know, but I put everything in it that they told me not to. And it tastes mighty fine, might I add. But I'm getting ready to heat that up. Because it is freezing. It is freezing in Philadelphia. Like, I don't think it's been this cold in a long time. It's really been cold. And I don't like that. I'm over this cold weather already. Well, actually, I don't have a problem really with it being cold. It's just like, all right, how long this gonna last? Enough is enough. But what y'all been doing? Hey, y'all. What y'all been up to? What y'all been watching? I haven't posted a Tubi movie of the week. It's the Chrissy Shop at Gmail. Hey. What I've been watching lately. I haven't been doing my Tubi movie of the week. Because lately, all the movies I've been watching on there have been real corny. Like, I don't want to put y'all onto no corny movie that y'all sitting up there wasting your time. I watched this movie last night called, on Tubi, it was called The Cellar Door. It had Lawrence Fishburne in it. And it started out strong, but it was kind of corny. Hey y'all, hey. What y'all doing? What y'all eat for dinner? Is it dinner time where y'all at? Because I know some of y'all be in different places. But it started out okay, I guess. But by the time it got to the end, I was like, this wasn't it. It was kind of corny. People been making a big deal out of it, or saying that it was so good. I've seen suspenseful movies on Tubi that was like way better than that. I wasn't impressed. And I'm noticing a lot of the more seasoned actors and actresses are starting to pop up on Tubi. That's how you know they coming up in the rankings. And a lot of people actually watch Tubi. I know people be trying to front, but they don't just have, you know, those ghetto movies that look like they were shot on somebody's Android. They don't always, all the movies are not like that. Like, I watched some of my favorite old movies on there too. Like, they put Sister Act 2 back up there. They put Waiting to Exhale up there, which y'all know that's my favorite movie. So I'll probably watch that a good 3 or 4 times Fly you out? Fly you out to where? Fly you out to where? Here? Mm-mm. That's funny. I'm gonna fly you out and then what? Then what's gonna happen? Hi! But yeah. I haven't seen anything really that good lately that I've been cause that's funny. Hi. Hi, Binky Barnes. I haven't. What have I've been watching? Cause you know I be watching the old shows too. I've been watching. Hi. How you get all the way over here from Russia? Hey, how you doing, Big Heavy? How y'all doing? So good to see all of y'all. What's going on? Y'all know how we do. Just throw some topics out there so we can have a little chit chat. But yeah, what have I been watching lately? I'm just getting myself back together from going to the Eagles parade, honey. They had me walking for days. I'm still trying to get myself together. Good evening. Good evening. How are you? I'm just getting my legs back together. My legs was killing me. It was a lot of walking to do because it wasn't no the trains and everything was actually free. So I just quit the train because I felt like it would be better than for me to either catch an Uber or drive down there, because I knew how crazy it was going to be. But it was so many people down there. Like, it was so many people. But everybody was getting along for the most part. I did hear somebody got shot down there, but it wasn't like directly where the parade was at. Like, it was like a few blocks away from where like the main crowd was at. But I mean, when you have that amount of people out there, I feel like you gotta expect to have some sort of experience. Somebody gonna get into something. And you know, people be out there drinking. The cops let you drink. They let you smoke. People was walking down the street, had their little Bud Light out, not in the bag, because you know, typically when you have alcohol, you're not allowed to like open carry it. Like, you're not allowed to walk down the street with it like out of a paper bag or some type of something, have it covered up. But yes, they was having their Bud Lights, they Budweisers and everything. They was smoking cigars, they was smoking weed. What's gay? They was doing everything under the sun, and I was just there taking it all in. Cause y'all know Bud Lights is gay. That's funny. Well, I don't know, because I don't drink beer, so I don't know which ones is the straight ones and which ones is the gay ones. But they had their little Bud Light when they had their pinky out. You know what? You might be on to something, because they all had their pinky out, the ones that had that Bud Light. You might be on to something. That's hilarious. I can't. I can't with y'all. Well, woo, they was turned up. I just like to see. Y'all know I don't like no sports. I did see the game. I did see the game for the first time in my life. Like, that was my first time ever sitting there watching the actual football game, like from the beginning to the end. A lot of times, like, if my family will be watching it, I'll pop in, watch the commercials, pop in, watch the, you know, the halftime show, and then I'm out of there. I ain't watching no sports lately. It just ain't happening. But, I had a really good time. I had a nice time down there. Everybody was being so nice. And, you know, that's not an easy feat for the city of Philadelphia, because as a collective, we're just a terrible bunch of people. Like, Philadelphians just don't know how to act. And not even that we're terrible, it's just that we're just not that friendly to like people that we don't know, and you know, circumstances where we might be unaware of. We just don't take that too good. But I was scared to see what was going to happen if we would have lost this time, because they tears the city up. They would have tore the city up regardless, but it was a good time. It was a good time. Hold up, y'all. I want to show y'all something that I got. Somebody gave me when I was down here. Hold on. Now, it was somebody standing around down there, right? And they gave me this. So, you know, somebody passing out stuff, and I was live streaming, but something told me to turn around and look at the person. So when I looked at the person, they wasn't giving like the pamphlets to everybody. So I did notice that, but I didn't think nothing of it. So when I got home, this was like face down like this. I didn't read what was on the front, but for some reason I'm like, whatever that is, I'm gonna read it, because I don't know why I assumed it was something that was like a part of the game or whatever. But I see this face down. I'm like, what the heck is this? So, yo, why I say the Church of Scientology? I didn't even know they was in Philadelphia. Not that I didn't know they was in Philadelphia, but I didn't know they was in Philadelphia to the point that they would be like outside trying to like recruit people. So, the front of it says a free personality test. And then these words right here, it says stable, happy, composed, certain, active, responsible, you. Then it says curious about yourself. So it's some type of personality test that I don't know. I feel like for some reason, I feel like I just want to read it because I'm nosy. I should join. I ain't joining this. I heard. Now listen, I don't know much about these people, but I know I seen that documentary. I seen that documentary with Leah Remini when she was talking about how she was in that cult, and it was these people right here. So that wasn't necessarily my introduction to it. That was like, I've heard of it like over the years, but that was my first time really hearing somebody like go into detail about what it is. So, but I really don't know, but just based off of what I did here, I'm scared. I'm too old to be joining some type of organizations. I ain't got time. Y'all won't have me chained up in the dungeon talking about I'm slow collecting a social security check for me. But wait a minute, y'all. Let's see what it says. It has 200. It got 200 questions. And it says, at the bottom, it says, congratulations. Bring this form to the Church of Scientology for your free consultation. And this on Ray Street. It's at 1315 Ray Street. So, I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all want to read this? Do y'all want to know what this say? Because there's a lot of stuff on here. I would have to log off and come back to read this. But let's just read a few of them. Wait a minute. This started. Okay, no, wait. So here's one right here. It says, do you make thoughtless remarks or accusations which you later regret? No. When others are getting rattled, do you remain fairly composed? Yes. Do you browse through railway timetables, directories, or dictionaries just for pleasure? Dictionaries, yes. When asked to make a decision, would you be swayed by your like or dislike of the personality involved? I would say no. Oh, thank you. I would say no. But let's see where I'm at. Do you intend two or less children in your family, even though your health and income will permit more? I have two adults, so children are pretty much out of the question, honey. That's part of my life is over. I think I'm past the childbearing stage, so that's gonna be a no. Do you get occasional twitches from your muscles when there is no logical reason for it? I'm old. Yes, of course I do. Would you prefer to be in a position where you did not have the responsibilities of making decisions? That's a trick question. What y'all think about that? Would you prefer to be in a position where you did not have the responsibilities of making decisions? I'm gonna say probably no. I'm gonna say probably no. Are your actions considered unpredictable by other people? Absolutely. I would say yes, absolutely. Do you consider more money should be spent on Social Security? If they my sugar daddy, yes. Let's see. Do other people interest you very much? How would I answer that? Do other people interest me very much? I like to see what people doing, like, how people do things, how people do their thing. But I wouldn't say I'm necessarily interested. I don't know if that would be interested or not. I don't know. Let's go to the next question. Is your voice monotonous rather than varied in pitch? Mono. Did I say that word right? I don't know. But hi. I don't know. I feel like I got different voices for different things. It depends on what I'm talking about, what's going on. Let's see. Do you normally let the other person start the conversation? It depends. It depends on what's happening. I can be a talkative person, but I could also be quiet as well. So I don't know. Let's see. I probably should have been marking these off so I can see what it looked like. Because on the side it has like 3 bubbles, and then it says definitely yes or mostly yes, maybe or uncertain, and then it says definitely no or mostly no. So that's the 3 dots that's on the side. But these some weird questions to be like joining a church or joining a church. Like, what kind of questions is these? But let's read some more. Where was I at? Are you readily interested in other people's conversations? Yeah, because you just never know. Somebody could tell you something that you've been trying to figure out your entire life in a random conversation. So I would probably say yes to that. Would the idea of inflicting pain on game, small animals, or fish prevent you from hunting or fishing? Would it prevent me? I've been fishing before, but I don't know. I didn't get emotional over it. But I don't know, because I went snorkeling. Yeah, that's weird, right? I went snorkeling before, and I feel like when I went snorkeling, I saw the fish in a totally different way. So I don't know how I would feel, because I haven't been fishing since I went snorkeling. So I would have to I would have to circle back to that question. Let's see where I'm at. Are you often impulsive in your behavior? Sometimes, maybe. Do you speak slowly? Sometimes. Are you usually concerned about the need to protect your health? Absolutely. Nobody still better not cough around me. I don't care for the rest of my days. Don't cough around me. I got a 2 cough maximum. If you cough more than 2 times, I'm getting out the room. I'm getting away from you. I'm leaving your house. I'm vacating the premises because I ain't got time. So we'll probably have to answer that and take that as a yes. Does an unexpected action cause your muscles to twitch? I done already told y'all, yeah. I'm old. I'm liable to be going up the steps. My knees be shaking. My back be shaking. Everything be shaking. I'll be ready to just fall out sometimes. But why they keep asking that, I don't know. Are you normally considerate in the demands on your employees, relatives, or pupils? Of course. I'm considerate to everyone. Everyone. Let's see. This is question 20. Do you consider that you would give a valid snap judgment? I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, I'm scared. Now when I did go fishing, right, I didn't catch nothing. Like I was just thinking I caught something and it might have been like a boot or something. Like you know how the thing get the yanking and you think it's on something and it be like a tree branch or something. That's the kind of fishing I was doing. So I never actually caught nothing. But I don't know. Sometimes since I've gotten older, like certain stuff when I be looking at it, like chicken kind of creeps me out now. Like the meat, if I'm cleaning it or if I'm like raw chicken, something about it scares me. Like I be like, ugh, if I see it in the raw state, I might be like, ugh, no, I can't do it, not today. But I don't know. Let's see. What's next on here? Do you consider, oh no, I just read that one. Do your past failures still worry you? I would say no, because there's nothing I could do about it. So what I'm gonna keep, reliving it and bringing it up for if things ain't work out. That's a part of life. Things not working out, so it's not that deep. Do you find yourself being extra active for periods lasting several days? If I have a lot of stuff to do, maybe. But I don't know. I didn't expect for these type of questions to be in here for some reason. That's why I was like, I want to come on here and read some of them. Because y'all tell me what y'all think. This sound weird, right? This don't sound like no church. This sound like y'all trying to sign me up to the cult. Y'all trying to sign me up to the cult. I ain't got time. Let's see. Let's read a few more. Is it normally hard for you to own up and take the blame? No, because a lot of times when I do stuff, it be already, I be done thought about it and played it out in every possible way in my head before I do certain stuff. So, I would say no. Let's see. What is next? Do you have a small circle of close friends rather than a large number of friends, speaking acquaintances? I don't know how to answer this because I do have a small group of people. I do have a small group of people that I talk to on a regular basis, but I am like a people person. So I don't know who that is, and I don't know why y'all be saying that, but y'all know it's girls on earth that's actually tall. Like y'all know that it's tall women that exist. And I just thank you. And I just happen to be one of them. I ain't no man. I'm just a tall female with shoulders. I am not no boy. I don't know why y'all be popping up on here saying it. But I mean, I guess I have big features because I'm a big person. Like, I don't have big features because I'm a man. Like, look at my hands. I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10". I'm a girl that's just tall. Like, I know that's like the new thing. Y'all think everybody is like, you know, one of those, but not me. I'm sorry. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint you. Yes. So, yeah, let's see. We can read a few more. Are you considered warm-hearted by your friends? I would say yes. Would you rather give orders than take them? I don't like giving or taking orders. Like, I like to do my own thing, but I also want everybody else to do their own thing too. Like, I don't like telling people what to do because it just, I don't know. I have a hard time listening to people, so I would assume the same thing about other people. Like, who am I to tell you what to do? Like, why would you listen to me? Like, what I got going on that would make you listen to me? Like, so I don't know. That's a hard question. Do you often sing or whistle just for the fun of it? Of course. I think everybody does that. Do you enjoy telling people the latest scandal about your associates? Not about my associates, because I don't tell my associates business. I don't tell people that I'm close with. Like, I don't tell their business. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say that, but I be kind of like used to it. I'm kind of like used to that because I've always been muscular too. So I'm not the typical female body type. So I get why people say that or why people do that, but it don't hurt my feelings or nothing. Like, I don't be feeling no type of way about it when people say that, because it's like, I mean, what can you do? You know, but you know, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot of them walking around. It is. So, and some of them really will trick you. And you thinking that it's something that they not, but that ain't me. Because if I was one, I would get up here and tell y'all I'm one of them boys. I would let y'all know all throughout. I would probably make an announcement about every 3 minutes just to let y'all know. Because sometimes people get in the comments and be going crazy like this person talk about some shake some ass. Now, why would you get up here and say that? You go stand in the corner. No, I ain't shaking no ass. What does this look like? OnlyFans? You tried it. Hey. But yeah, this is weird. This is a little weird for me. I don't know. I don't know why they would pick me to give this to. But power to the people, I guess. Keep your eyes on the prize. And I guess y'all need to go find somebody else because it ain't gonna be me. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, let me get my cheese out. Because I'm about to start heating up my, wait a minute. I'm about to start heating up my chili. Because it is time, it's dinner time. Ooh. What is y'all eating tonight? What are y'all eating? Because I can't wait to eat my second day chili. It be so good the second day. Like, it was delicious yesterday, but I know today is going to be over the top because all the ingredients got in the pot and got to make a good relationship with each other. So I know it's going to be banging. Now, you made your beef stroganoff today, or did you make it yesterday? Because that'd be good the next day, too. I haven't had that in a minute. Oh, my God. I probably need to make some of that. Oh, worry. You made it today. It's still going to be good. But tomorrow is going to be even better. Now, what's your preference? What's your preference with chili? Or y'all a bean chili or no beans? Do y'all feel like beans should be in the chili or no? Because I ain't gonna lie, if it ain't no beans, I don't want it. I mean, I'm lying. I'm still gonna eat it either way, but I like mine with beans specifically. Yes, the beans just take it over the top. It makes it more hearty. Like, I feel like it fills you up more. When you just eat the regular one, like when you just eat it with the meat and the peppers and all of that stuff, I feel like something more needs to go with it. Like, you need rice, you need something else to go with it when it don't have the beans. But you know, some people go off about them beans. They say, don't you put no beans. Don't you put no beans. And I should have made cornbread. But, yes, that's exactly what it reminds you of. It reminds you of a sloppy Joe. And I love me some sloppy Joe. I'll make a sloppy Joe in a heartbeat. But, that chili without beans, I really can't do. I'm not a big fan of that. And I feel like it'd be a little too loose. Like, it'd be a little too like loose. Like, the one with the beans be nice and thick. And I like that. Yeah, without the beans, it's just like eating meat sauce, like eating spaghetti sauce or something. I'm gonna put a little bit of beef stock in here to loosen this up, because you know how you put your stuff in the fridge, that thing gets thick. And from those from your beans breaking up in there, it'll be a little thick. But I don't like it too loose. So just a little bit of liquid. I like it. Y'all seen anybody been showing out? No, I haven't done hair in probably like, it's probably going on maybe 3 years now. Girl, I tore my hand and my shoulder up, honey, and that was it for me. Because at first, no, it started with my back. For some reason, I kept hurting my back. Like, doing dumb stuff, like picking up leaves, or like, I just kept hurting my back. And then I had this big giant knot, this ganglion cyst on my hand that was killing me, like, because you know I was braiding and all of that a lot. So I had to stop the braiding completely because it just wasn't working out with the hand. Like, my fingers would be cramped up and I would be literally struggling. Like, it would take me so much longer to finish braiding people hair, so I had to stop. And I feel so bad because that was something that I love to do. Like, I love doing hair. But yeah, I had to, my hand is doing a lot better, but then now it's like my shoulder. Like, My shoulder, like I'm 40, but my shoulder's 68. So I don't know what. And it's so crazy because it's like my shoulder feels like I either fell or like something happened. Yup. My shoulder feel like something like happened to it, but I didn't fall. I didn't bump into anything. Like I didn't do anything wild or nothing. So it just one day I just woke up and my shoulder was hurting so bad. And I then went and got all these tests done and whatnot. And they like, we're not seeing anything. We're not seeing anything. And they make you feel like a fool when you go to the doctors. So it's just like, I don't know what it is. But I just been trying to rest my arm, rest my hand, and give it a break. And who knows? Maybe I might come back. Because I did quit braiding before when I was having an issue with my hand before. And I stopped. And then I stopped it. And then I stopped for a few years actually, and then I had started braiding again. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with my shoulder. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what I be doing. I just be trying to stay in my lane, stay out the way. And you know what else it is? Like, I tell people this all the time too, is that I don't worry about anything. Like, no matter how things is going, no matter which direction is going in, I'm not worried about it. Because guess what? If I can't do nothing about it, what I'm going to be sitting up here feeling blue for? I'm going to cut my music on, get my boogie on, or act like ain't nothing going on, because it ain't nothing I can do. So if I had to say anything, it would be that, like, I don't worry about anything, especially the things that I can't change. And a lot of times when you go to worry about something, like, if you just say to yourself, I ain't even gonna worry about this, it instantly changes. Like, a lot of times, whatever it is, somehow it flips around. But when you worry about it, it stays the same. Like, you stay in the same predicament, literally. When I was a kid, like, I grew up with, my next door neighbors was drug dealers, right? And they weren't like, you know, hand-to-hand drug dealers. They were like selling weight or whatever, right? And I remember them getting like raided and all of that. Like, they would get like, you know, it was like the real deal. Like, they would have like the super bright lights out there that turned the nighttime into the daytime and stuff like that, to like raid their house and stuff like that. So they lived a crazy little lifestyle, and we was kind of on the outside looking in, but at the same time we got a lot of the experiences from being next door. But it definitely wasn't a all bad experience. But one thing that I did learn was that, like, my neighbor and his girlfriend, was coming back from New York. They got caught with drugs. And they was facing like years. Like, they was facing, it might have been 15, 20 years, something like that or whatever. And I remember the mom, I was really, really close to her. She was like my old head. Like, I was a kid. But she literally was so worried about going to, you know, court to face this situation, because they didn't know how it was going to play out. So she was young. She was 39 years old. She had a stroke and she died right before, I think it was probably like a couple days before she was supposed to get sentenced. She had a stroke and she died. And I just kept remembering hearing people say she died because she was stressing. She was stressing. She was stressed. She was too stressed about this situation. She was stressed. So I kept hearing it over and over when I was a kid. And I was like, oh, stress ain't got to worry about me. If it's going to get me up out of here at 39, because she was young. Like, and it's not like she was like sickly or anything like that. Like, I watched her go from being like, you know, with it. Like, she was vibrant. She was up. She used to be outside. She used to be doing stuff. She had kids. She was, you know, taking care of her kids and stuff. Like, I literally watched her be fine and then be gone in the blink of an eye. So for me, that was instilled in me as a kid just from something that I saw. I'm like, I'm never going to worry about anything. If it's nothing that I can't do, if there's nothing I can do, that's just it. Like, but Yeah, that's the main thing I would say. Keeps me grounded and keeps me under control mentally and everything, because it, like, where you are right now, you might not feel like you got a lot, or you might not feel like you're in the best predicament or you're in the best situation, but it's literally somebody dying to be where you at right now. Like, we take the things that we have for granted because we've always been trained to look at things like we should want more, or we should have more, or whatever we got is just not enough, right? And that's been heightened with social media and all of that. With some people, if you're not like mentally strong to, watch other people enjoy their life and stuff like that. But for me, like, when I see people doing extravagant things and when I see people enjoying their life, living their life, I don't look at my own life and be like, oh, my life should be better, or I should be further along, or I should be, whatever is meant for you or whatever is supposed to happen for you, it's going to happen. You ain't going to have to do nothing to get it. It's just going to walk right up to you. So the jealousy that people have for other people, or just viewing people, and that just seeing people and making you feel less than about yourself, that's not normal. But they did that. I feel like it's a part of the program to make you feel low. Like, everything, especially the things that we see being promoted, everything that we see being promoted is designed to make us feel low, especially if we can't afford it, or if we feel like it's not obtainable. Like, I know y'all saw how people reacted to the Cowboy Carter ticket prices, which I feel like people are still going to go. Like, people going to do what they got to do to get their money, whether it be a pay in four, whether it be to use their friend's credit card and pay it off later. People are still going to be at that concert. However, looking at those prices made people feel like, oh my God, I'm broke. Like, I don't have no money. Like, it's no way a ticket costs this and I can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a night out. Like, it's just an event. And you mean to tell me I can't afford it? That has an effect on people. Like, people really be affected by that. Some people, they get into that mindset and they can't recover. Instead of saying to themselves, like, if I see something and I can't afford it, I'm backing out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just closing out the website, going about my business. Oh, she too high for me, honey. I can't do it. But I'm not going to feel bad for myself. Like, oh my God, I need to do better in my life or whatever. It's just that right now, that's not what's happening. Maybe later on in life, or maybe in a few years, I'll be able to pay $1,500 for one event. But today, it's just not feasible. You shouldn't feel bad about that. It is what it is. But social media has made it to where, if you're not doing what the majority is doing, or if you're not wearing what everybody else is wearing, or if you're not presenting yourself a certain way on social media, then you're not good enough. And that's not true. Like, but we have so many people that fall into that system and fall into that idea of life. So, but not me though. I just be wishing I could just tell people, like, your life is perfect the way it is. You might not think that it is, but it is. Like, if you at the bottom of something, like if you at the bottom, the only direction for you to go if you down here is up here. Like, it's no more, if you all the way down here, where you going at? You can only go up. But if you're not looking at it from a positive standpoint, you just looking at you being down the bottom. Some people look at themselves being at the bottom, and their mindset is keeping them there because they feel like, look at me, I'm at the bottom. This is where I'm at. And that's it. But I don't know, y'all. I just say, Keep your mind strong and keep your thoughts always positive, no matter how crazy things are going. Yes, and that's how you do dig the hole deeper, by just wallowing in that low place. Like, oh, this is where I'm at, so this is what it's gonna be. No, that's not how you're supposed to think about it. You're supposed to think about, if you at your lowest point, you're supposed to be thinking about yourself like, all right, boom, I'm at my lowest point. I can't get no lower. Only place to go is up. Like, I don't know why that doesn't click in some people's brain, but if your mind is stuck at the bottom, that's where you're going to stay at. You can't serve two masters in anything. Like, and that's just not about God. Like, you can't have a mindset like, oh, I want to be rich, right? And then, but you having poor thoughts like, yo, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I'm not going to be able to do this, I'm not going to be able to do that. Rich people don't think like that. So you don't got it. You serving two masters. You saying out your mouth you want to be rich, but you thinking up here, I don't got this, I don't got that. Them two don't go together. You ain't going to get the money. Like, that's just how it go. That's just how it works. That's how life works. It really does. And people think it's simple. Like, it's simple to say it, but it's way harder to pick up on what that actually means and what it means, because it means something different for every individual. But life is what you're going to make it. And for me, I'm trying to be here for much, much, much longer. As long as I possibly can. I'm trying to see a couple generations. So I try to keep my stress low. And I have been working out more, you know, now that I'm like older and I don't really have anything to do. Like, my kids is grown and stuff like that. So, you know, you can actually focus more on your actual self versus trying to take care of your kids and trying to take care of everybody else. Because when you're taking care of everybody else, you're definitely not taking care of yourself the way you should. But that would be my number one thing. No worrying. None. 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 All right, y'all. I'm serious. And I know I told y'all I wanted to do my karaoke show, right? But y'all gotta follow me on TikTok. My name on TikTok is Prissy Chrissy. It's PRYSSY.KRYSSY. And I'm going to do my karaoke show over there because it's easier than to do it on YouTube, because, you know, YouTube has all of the stuff where they flag, you know, your content and stuff if you use other people's music. But it's not like that over on TikTok. You can actually do it. So I'm going to be doing it over there. And y'all know we're going to have a good time. So make sure y'all follow me on TikTok. I got a love-hate thing with TikTok, because TikTok is kind of like, they so sensitive over there. But you can get away with a lot of stuff over there too at the same time. Like, I don't know. Well, you can get away with stuff that you can't get away with on YouTube, on TikTok. But certain things, like, you can't talk about certain things or say certain things because they'll like flag you and say that you being, you know, hateful or hate speech or whatever. Like, certain stuff you just flat out can't say, or they'll shut your live down. Like, I was over there the other day when the Eagles won, and I was setting my camera up for the to do the live stream over there, and I had my selfie stick, but I was setting it up so that the phone could be propped up and I could record. But they shut me down. They said I was being dangerous. They was like, I'm being dangerous and I'm teaching people how to be dangerous. So thank you. So they kick you off. Like, if they feel like you doing something outrageous, they get you right out of there, and they shut you down saying you can't come back. They said, I'll see you later in a couple of days or something like that. But as far as music goes, you're allowed to play music on your live streams, and y'all know I love me some music, so I'm gonna start going over there and doing my live streams, and then how I talk to y'all over here or whatever about everything. But I just wanted to come on here real quick and talk to y'all, see how y'all was doing, have a little chit chat. Y'all know I always gotta sprinkle a little positivity on y'all, because that's what the world needs, right? And y'all know on my long form videos that I be putting up, I usually talk about like the entertainment world, what people are, doing on, these TV shows, social media, music, which I want to start getting back more into music, because Drake just dropped the album and I didn't listen to it yet, but I am going to listen to it. But I heard it was corny, but I'm going to listen to it anyway, and then I'm going to come on here and tell y'all what I think about it. But I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next live. Bye.